Hi everyone. In the previous video, we have seen what are the libraries required to connect to the Azure Service Bus using generic JNDI of JMS. So once we have installed the required libraries, you will be seeing the all the jars that are present in the userlib/jms folder. So Qpit and QP. So these are all the three jars, and apart from this, we have one more jar, which is this one. So once all these four libraries are defined installed on your runtime. Now you will have to define your servicebus.properties file, which is as part of this communication options of the JMS connector. Okay. So once you define your JNDI of the connection factory for the connection factory JNDI lookup, you'll have to obtain the provider URL from your Azure portal. So in the Azure Service Bus, you'll have shared access policies. Once you log into your Azure portal, you'll go to your corresponding Azure Service Bus Connect Service Bus namespace. In that, under settings, you'll have shared access policies. In the access policies, you'll have the root manager service shared access key and custom defined shared policy. So in my case, I'm using a custom defined shared policies with manage, send, and listen. So this will be your username Rushi shared access policy with Rushi SAP, and the primary key will be your password. Okay, so you get these details, and you'll have to configure that in your JMS connection. So alternatively, you can also get the connection string from this AMQP primary connection string, and just copy it, and you'll have to place it in your. You'll have to define it in your custom service bus.properties file. So in the provider URL, we'll have to create one file called service bus with extension properties file, servicebus.properties. So in that local properties, in that file, you need to define the connection factory connection string. So whatever the connection JNDI name, connection factory JNDI name that you have defined in the JMS connection, you'll have to define it here. The same JNDI name should be specified in this connection factory.jndi name, and you'll have to give the Azure Service Bus namespace provider URL. So this will be your Azure Service Bus namespace, and this is for this particular hostname servicebus.windows.net. So once you define this connection factory, you'll have to define the queue name or the topic name by which from where you want to get or send the messages, and the format will be queue dot JNDI name of that queue, which is sample queue in my case. So if you look into the Azure portal, under the entity section, you will have your corresponding queues and topics. So once you click on this queue, you will have this sample queue and queue name, as well as if you click on the topics, you'll have the corresponding topic name. So you'll have to define this queue and topic name in your servicebus.properties file, and the path should be configured in the JMS connection. Okay. So once all these details are configured, username, password will be your shared access policy primary key, and the connection factory JNDI name is the JNDI name that you wanted to configure, and this class name is you'll obtain these details in this article which I have shown earlier. Okay, so all these details are properly defined here. So the same format is configured in this video as well. Okay. Yeah, once this is all done, you can do a sample test. So I'm just sending a small sample text here. Once you click on text, it will send the message to that particular queue that I have defined. So in the operation, it's nothing but you will have to give your queue name or the topic name. So the connection will take care and send the messages to the corresponding queue. So in earlier, it used to be 3 messages. Now it is 4 messages. This is how we'll establish connection. using generic JNDI. In the next topic, we'll see how to get or send the messages to the queue. Thanks for listening to this video. Have a nice day ahead.